good morning, good afternoon, good evening, perhaps wherever you are. This is probably one of the rarer times that I wish there wasn't cantrip coffee in my coffee mug. I debated on grabbing the whiskey bottle before coming out here today. That's the type of day it is. That is the type of the day. Oh my gosh. What an insane morning. That look on my face, Zane, is how I feel. I am having a shitty day. That's where I'm at. But I finally got this live stream up and running, and I'll be damned if we're not doing some crafting today, because I'm so freaking excited to work on this build. So, it seems to be working. Danny West, if you watch the stream later, producer, I did everything I could. I reset the router. I hardwired in. I'm not using the TP links. Those TP links aren't working. I hardwired in. I reset the router. I start the stream, and the computer crashes. It just shuts off. It does that. I don't know why. It didn't used to do that in the old space. Something to do with me, perhaps, how I'm wired in out here. I don't know. Maybe it's the PC not liking being hooked up to the extension cord out here. I don't know. Everything there. The only thing that's changed is the space. Being out in my new studio space in the garage has been an adventure. So I started the stream. The computer crashed. Yeah. After resetting the router, get the computer back up and running. The internet won't work, and I reset the router again. On top of, you know, the rest of the morning. But I'm here now, and I'm with you guys, and I'm excited to be here hanging out with you guys. But there are days when I'm like, man, live streaming is the shiznit. I fucking love it. And then there are days where I'm like, fuck this. And this is one of those days, if I'm going to be completely candid with you. So, and I will. I'll always be honest with you guys. Today is one of those rough days. One of those rough days with challenges galore, and that's where it is. But I do get to craft with you guys, and I am excited. Let's see. The streams are good morning, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah, it might have been good afternoon, good evening, good night if I pulled out that whiskey bottle. Just thinking about just a shot, just a little nip. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'll go with coffee. I haven't even eaten today. That would be a terrible idea to start drinking this early on an empty stomach. All right, let's shout out to everyone who's here with us. We got Campaign Terrain in the house. Cross is here. Zane Morgan from Zane Morgan Crafts. Sandra is here from D6 Crafting Damage. Michael, my fantastic moderator from Nat One Videos. Tina Martins is having dinner, but she'll be back. Hope you're enjoying dinner, Tina. Minnie Mason is in the house. Night Terrain is in the house. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Once I get my, I like this. Meh. Cross, you're making me laugh out there. You know where to find us once you get your stone together. Yes, my stone. Luckily, I think I got my stones together. We'll see. We'll see. Derek Ludwig from Pocket Tea Craft. Welcome, brother. Our guest on the stream this Saturday. Looking forward to that. That's going to be a good time. Yeah, haha, whiskey. It wasn't haha. It almost happened. It almost happened. I thought about it. I was this close, but I was like, no. It's only past 7 here. Go, go, go. Pulp, welcome. You're in the house. Jim, hey, Jim. I'm having a drink for you, Colin. Thanks, Night Terrain. Have 2. Have 3. Have as many as you want. Have them for me. Oh my gosh. Am I underwater? Maybe Minnie Mason got that wrong. Ha! I'm not underwater. Here's one. I'll take the plus. I'll take the plus for the day. Everyone liked the stream. Everyone liked the stream. Everyone liked the stream. Please like it. Like it for me. Well, here we are. We are gonna work on the Stoney Tankard today. And the Stoney Tankard, oh, that's another thing. The picture I was trying to upload, apparently OBS is reading it wrong, and it will only read it at a horizontal. It won't do the profile shot. So there's that too. I was trying to show you the logo that was designed by my good buddy Chris Fort over at Might and Magic Brand, who for our 1 year anniversary of the D&D campaign came up with the awesome Stoney Tankard logo. You've seen me wear the shirt before. I was going to change into the shirt, but I had no time to change into it. So I'll do it on Friday. I'll wear it on Friday. You get to see the logo then. I'll show it to you. Make sure you guys can see it. And I can also post it in the Discord too. I think I did post it in the Discord. If you go to the Discord, I posted the image of the thumbnail for the stream and the Stoney Tankard logo. So I can show it. And you guys can see it still. But we're building the Stoney Tankard today. We're starting to. The Stoney Tankard is part of my D&D campaign. It's in a city called East Anchor. And the story behind the Stoney Tankard is East Anchor is where our adventure started. There's a floating city above East Anchor. And there's a chain bridge that goes up to it. And it's kind of like unknown. We still don't know a lot. Like, we had this awesome mystical floating city. And we went there for like a few weeks. And then we're like, yeah, we're done with the floating city. We like boned out. So, I mean, a giant did tear out of the floating city, down the chain, and tried to destroy East Anchor, and that giant was under the control of an evil wizard, and under mind control. So we removed that, and we got the helmet off the giant, and as a reward for saving the city, we were gifted this tavern, and we were gifted this tavern, and we called it the Stoney Tankard. Along with some loot that I found up in the floating city was a tankard that is refillable. Like it's a magical tankard that it's basically you can't. It's like heavy to lift. Like once you like lift it up, and you can enchant it and do a bunch of different craziness. So we kind of named it was a Stoney Tankard that I found. It's a magical Stoney Tankard. So. I have to like go back and look at my notes at all the things. Like we basically wanted to turn it into a gag thing at the bar where people had to like try to lift it and drink it, but like basically put an incantation on it where you can't lift it if it's full of liquid. Only like one person, like I think my character could drink it. I gotta check all that. That I may be making all that stuff up on the fly, but it's something close to along those lines. There, hence the bar name. It's a pretty cool sounding bar name, right? Stoney Tankard. I'd go there. I'd drink there. Anyway, we own this bar. It's a big part of our campaign, and I'm really excited to build it and bring it to life. We're actually probably going to be heading back to this city in our campaign pretty soon. So by the time we meet and we get to East Anchor again, and we're playing in person again, this should be ready for the tabletop. Be a nice surprise for the players. I think they'll be excited. Amy Root's in there. I see you out there, Amy Root. Do it through the Discord. Perhaps I shall do it through the Discord. Look at this awesome workstation. Hold on, let's cut over here to this awesome workstation real quick. Oh, this awesome workstation may have to go away here in a second. But for now, it's just me. Let me cut over here to this. Actually, I guess I could go through the Discord real quick. Let me show the Discord so you guys can check it out and see it real quick. Where did I put it up? There it is. Let's transition over. Haha! Screw you, OBS. I'll find a way to share my work. Please don't crash on me, OBS. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be fickle with it today. There's the Stoney Tankard logo. So this is definitely not a T-shirt. This is the tapestry. So in addition to the shirts being made, we knew the shirts were being made. Another buddy of mine, who is in our party, got the design from our buddy Chris Fort over at Might Magic Brand, and then also had it turned into a blanket. So I hung that blanket out back, and it's hanging on the wall next to our gaming area where we play out back at my place under my patio. and it's on. It's the blanket has hung up there ever since, and it continues to fly to this day, and it shall nary be taken it down. Maybe, and there's like a long. I got a bunch of room for more banners, so maybe each campaign gets its own tapestry that we hang on the wall. That'd be kind of cool. I'm sure my wife will love that. Anyway, this is the logo and it looks like. It's pretty dope. If you haven't checked out Chris's store, he has an Etsy store, Might and Magic brand. We'll have to find you a link to it and put it up there. In addition to, designing our shirts, he's got a bunch of he's got some painted minis that he puts up there, and he sells minis, but he sells a lot of the big seller on his site is his D&D shirts. He's got some really cool D&D merch. If you're ever interested in checking out and upping your threads for your D&D sessions and rocking out, there's no better graphic tee than Might and Magic brand, just so you know. Anyway, that's pretty rad. I love this shirt. He made shirts for, like, how cool is that? Spent all that design on all of us for the anniversary. Super sweet. Chris, you're all right, buddy. Let me head over to the large crafting cam. Let's get rid of the Discord. Let me bring my face in. Hello, welcome to my crazy setup. All this was not had a chance to get organized as I got ready today. Let me take a look at the chat real quick, see if everyone thought about all that. Lee Zhao's in the house. What's up, Lee Zhao? Pulp's in the house. We saw that. Everyone saying hi to Lee. Discord link for anyone who hasn't joined yet. Yeah, join it. Also, debut video for Pocket T Craft. Yo, yes! Congratulations to Derek Ludwig over at Pocket T Craft for releasing his first video on his YouTube channel, launching it just this week. Congratulations, my friend. Welcome to the fray. Don't live stream. Just keep doing videos. Don't live stream. It's crazy. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not saying that I'm an anti-live streamer today, but I'm an anti-live streamer today. I'm so happy that it's up and working and we're all here hanging out now. But good lord. Love that logo. Sorry, I was checking blood sugar. No worries. You don't have to apologize for checking your blood sugar. Check your blood sugar. Yeah, the logo's pretty dope. We'll have to find a link, Michael, if you can, over at Etsy store, Might and Magic brand. I'll try to find it here too, in case. Oh, look at that. Speak of it. He's on it. He's all over it. Michael, Might and Magic brand is on Instagram. Definitely will have a link over to the Etsy store. Amy Rude, I don't know if I shouted you out. Hello. Lee Zhao's asking how I'm doing. Everyone tell Lee Zhao how I'm doing. How am I doing, Lee Zhao? I'm hanging in, man. I'm glad the stream's going. It's been a day getting here. Doesn't seem to be a delay today. No delay, huh? A delay in what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about there, Zane? Anyway, welcome everyone. We're here. We're doing it. This is happening. I wanted to share with you guys a little bit. Let me. There's a positive. Oh, that's good. No delay today. I'll take it. I like all the positives. It's important to remind yourself of the positives just as much, if anything else. Let me take my head away here. I'm gonna fade to black. There I go. Let's show you guys. Let me move my giant. Oh my gosh, I got all this stuff over here. Let's move that over there. And I'll share with you guys kind of what I've been working on. I did a little bit of prep for this one today. I'm still doing some prep. This one's a big build. This is a big build. If I just devote the 2 hours on the stream each week, that's not gonna work. In 2 weeks, 4 streams with about 8 hours. No way I'm gonna get this build complete. So this is kind of the front entrance to the tankard. I haven't got it all textured, but I decided to go with a little bit of layering here. So I've got 2 pieces of XPS. It's a 1-inch piece of XPS foam, almost cut completely in half at 50-50. And then I've taken some shifting lands, my shifting lands, kind of little cutouts here, and I'm creating the entrance. I wanted to do some layered effect. So this is what's cool about this inn. I'm absolutely, This is probably one of the bigger builds. This is the biggest build I've ever attempted. It's got 2 stories, right? It's going to have this main entrance, it's going to have these windows. So something I picked up from Gerard Boom, right? If you want to layer in some windows, just layer in 1 piece of foam, right? You can throw the windows in there, and then you stack them in between, and then your windows are sealed up. Yeah, how cool is that? I like that. They'll be out of the way. I'm drawing in my own stonework right now. I definitely hate the Stoney Tankard, right? I imagine it's got some stone look to it. I want to add some woodwork to it as well. So I think I'm going to be working primarily on maybe finishing up this piece today, but also kind of the back side of the tankard too. You can see I started drawing on. I think I'm just going to make windows for the back. I don't know if I'm going to have a back exit on this portion of the wall. They're going to be sitting, right? These are the width of the tavern, so they'll be sitting like this on the actual tavern eventually. So I think I might do a little bit more stonework in today and show you how I did that. A lot of my stonework today, this stonework and this pattern that you see down below, what's cool about this build and why I'm so excited about it is I'm using a lot of techniques that I've picked up from people and fellow crafters in the art. This stone texture and this pattern down here is inspired by GotDM, Ray Nix, who's been on the stream before, who is amazing over on Instagram. If you don't follow GotDM on Instagram, you 100% need to. He is fantastic. He does live stream tutorials as well for tabletop terrain. He's freaking amazing. He does a lot of mini painting. He's an amazing DM, amazing crafter, an all-around wonderful human, and his stuff is amazing. I love it. He does completely modular buildings on his sets too. Very, very inspiring, very unique. I've thought about trying to make this modular too, and I am on the fence. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But this is the start. I have a door as well that I'll texture. I was going to use wood, but I mean, I've already got the cutout, so I was just like, might as well just use the cutout there, right? So I can use the cutout and I can texture that right there. There we go. That's a little better. So I can texture the door, fits right in there. We'll make the door today as well. Although most doors are wooden, you know. I wonder. I was trying to like, should it be a stone door? I don't know. I like the elements of layering stone, and I think I've come up with a bunch of different ideas. I don't know if I want to layer stone in here, make this plaster. The Stoney Tankard, I feel should be pretty stony, right? So I think I'm just going to keep playing with the stonework. But I really, really am enjoying where it's at right now. It's coming along. Carl from Carl Makes Stuff. Loving that. Loving that you're here joining us. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, being here. That's where we're at. I'm going to craft. I'm going to enjoy hanging out with y'all, and I'm just going to enjoy hobbying for a little bit. Kind of let the day not escape me, but just let it go a little bit and enjoy being here with you fine folks. So that's what I'm going to do. What are you guys working on out there? I'm curious, what are y'all working on? Is there anything in particular that you guys are working on? What you crafting? Are you guys still working on your Nat 1 Sword and Shield challenge? Where are you guys at with that? I'm excited to see all of your progress with that. That's gonna be fun. I believe that's Friday, right? Friday, Michael. Is it the 9th? The 9th they have until when to get the craft and the challenge completed. If you are participating in that, be sure to document that process. Whether that's a little video, be sure, or photos. It's great, and I believe we want them all landscape for Michael to use if you're using video and stuff. Very, very, very important. Should be an ironic name. No stone, all wood. Ha! For the end, that would be funny, right? I want stone though. I'm excited to do the stone. One of my favorite things to texture and create is the stone. Ironically, I'm working on stonework too for my game board. Ooh, nice, Sonder. That's cool. What kind of stonework are you doing? Let's see it. I got one more little bit here. This isn't done. But this will give you a little bit of the scope. What is this? What size is this? I think this is a 10 by 20 board. Hold on, let me see. Oh, maybe it's 10. No, I'm sorry. It's not 10 by 20. It's 10 by 15. It's big. It's 10 by 15 is the interior here on the inside. Can I raise it up a little bit for you guys? Yeah, you can see it. I started doing a grid. I am going to make a grid on the inside. I'm not necessarily doing a grid for playability, but I am going to do a grid. I'm not sure if I'm going to do stone or wood yet on the inside. I haven't decided. Mini Mason's awesome inn with all its lovely woodwork has kind of inspired me to try to do something a little bit more with the interior. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I am going to get the grid going, and then I'll go from there. I may do some individual stonework. Saunders, I love Saunders tiles where he's got the individual grid, the individual tiles, and he does the smaller, kind of like almost cobblestone-esque detail on the inside. Looks really cool. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I've started it. I was trying to rush and get this done, and I was like, no, take your time. This I don't need to work on right now. I have plenty to work on with the other one. So I just want to not rush this build today during the stream. That's why I want to like take my time, prep it proper, and just kind of go to town. So that's where I'm starting. I think I'm going to start with, I might as well start with the door. Let's start with the door. Yeah. Individual bricks. Damn you, Tina. Now, individual bricks will look good. I'm thinking about that too. Waiting for materials to arrive before I can start my next build. Meanwhile, Michael continues painting minis. Well, your mini painting is getting better with each one. I love that Gandalf the other day. I think I missed. Did you paint some hobbits yet too? I think you were moving on to hobbits. Lee Zhao's just hanging out. That's cool. I'm glad you guys are all hanging out. Let's do some crafting. I'm gonna pop my window, make it go away, so I can craft comfortably. Peace out, y'all. I'm here with you. I'm not going anywhere. Then we'll go from here. My favorite wood texturing tool. Oh, of course, my favorite wood texturing tool is on the ground, far away. Stand by. Jameis. Dropping everything. Alright. Back. Let's see. A little bit of wood texture goes a long way. Let's do this. How about back down at the actual crafting table, huh? Okay. You know... Maybe if I had the actual frickin' texturing brush to do it. I do. I've got it. So something I started doing yesterday that I haven't really done before when texturing my stone and woodwork was incorporating, and everyone's always recommended it, but taking the X-Acto. Yeah, I've done it a little bit before, but taking the X-Acto now that I've textured the individual, or I've got texture on the foam, I'm just going to come back and score it. I want all the texture. How do you guys like to score your wood? Do you guys do the wire brush method? Do you like going individual planks? Do you use actual like coffee stir sticks? What do you do? And then for the flip side of it, once you get to the top here, right? trying to follow those lines and just continuing to score it on the top side for those lines too. Yeah. Not necessary, but it does create a lot of depth when you do this setup and you score it. It's what I used, and I really like it, on these stones here on the archway. I used the X-Acto, and then I went in on the inside, and I scored it even more with a Sharpie. It's not really showing it off very well, but it's got a little bit more definition to it, and it looks like you've placed an individual stone or brick, when all you've done is just carve it and draw into it. It's really cool. Building little walls from the magnetic board. Nice. Friday is the deadline. Yep, Friday is the deadline. Crafting lunch is important. Crafting lunch is important. Am I going to add thin strips of foam, cross beams to the door? To this door? Yeah, I might. I actually thought about putting some wood across it. I also have some thinner strips here. I'm gonna get a little bit. I definitely want to add a little bit of cross stripping to it for sure. Cross. All right, so now I'm gonna go back with my Sharpie here, and I want to add some more definition to the door. So I'm gonna go back in right over those areas where I have carved into the door to add just a little bit more texture and definition to the individual planks on the boards. That's gonna help. Whoops, hit the microphone there. It's all right. But just by going in here with this fine tip Sharpie, I'm able to widen it a little bit. If you go down a little bit, you can also work the edges a little bit more and get some pretty good definition. Make sure you go back over the top here too. You can get the top side. But now, using that's combining a bunch of the different techniques, right? Everything from the wire brush to scoring it and then going back over the door. But then you're able to come up with a pretty good door. Come on, focus on it. I want you to focus on it. There, better. Yeah. Some really cool texture on the door. Pretty awesome. Now, it's gonna be visible from the interior, so I almost forgot. You gotta do the backside too. Do the backside. Before I do that, I guess I have the lines already over here. Let me score down these lines for the backside. And then I'll texture them just because I don't want to lose them. Okay, one more line there, coming down. Okay. Music just a little bit higher. There we go. I think that's better. You guys let me know if that music is solid. You don't want to cut too deep on this. I can feel it kind of like separating. You gotta be gentle with it, otherwise you'll slice it in two, right? Not the end of the world, you can always glue it, but Just be careful. Don't create more work for yourself. Go back over. Texture my door. Cool. So now, that'll look pretty sweet. Music sounds great. Woohoo! Good. That was not good, but great. Ooh. So now that will fit happily back in there. That's going to look pretty sweet. It's not finished up by any means because, like I said, Cross said, putting some little crossbands on the door will be pretty sweet. So we'll do that here in a minute. But for now, back to this. Back to this door. What do I want to do? What do I want to do with this door? Not door, but this right here. I want more stones. So let's add more stones. Thanks for stopping by, Carl. Always a great joy to hang out and see you. Cheers, my friend. Have a great evening. do you guys like to draw your stonework in with? Do you use a Sharpie? Do you use a Sharpie? What do you prefer to use? Pencil. Why do you like the pencil so much, Tina? Softer edges in the lines when tearing with the foam. Yep. I see that. I use pencil too. I use both. Today, I'm using the Sharpie. Brick by brick, huh? Oh, they were made out of XPS. Oh, that's cool. No worries, Tina. Or whatever they're made out of, doesn't matter. They look amazing. I like individual brickwork too, Laura, and I'm gonna add some individual brick. I'll show you guys kind of like what I'm. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. ledge there. Oh, let's try this. Okay, ledge. Little stone ledges now. Okay. Then take a bunch of these little bricks. Up. Yeah, today a lot of it. Michael's right. I'm concentrating today. I'm definitely gonna get into the crafting zone and just relax a little bit today. So I'm not gonna be as talkative. I'll be around and I'm gonna chat and interact with you guys, but I'm enjoying the craft this morning. But the quiz. Let's see what this quiz is. That one. So here's a little trivia quiz. Who said the quote, 9 companions, so be it, you shall be in the fellowship of the ring, no Google. Oh, yeah. Yep, I know. I know too. Is Li Jiao leaving? Is it bye, Li Jiao? Yeah. I'm tending to agree with the chat. I think you all are correct. Let's see how this looks. The little bit of gonna get gluey. See how this looks. Stacking these all along the perimeter here. Let's try it. Lots of little glue. Lots of little glue. It's a little hot glue. tiniest bricks ever. Well, maybe not ever, but they're tiny. Michael, that's a pretty good piece of trivia you threw out there. What's a piece of trivia you think no one would ever guess? Only that you would know, being pretty... I mean, let's be honest, out of everyone here, you definitely probably know the most Lord of the Rings trivia out of all of us. 100%. I think. That's kind of cool. Here we go. So there's the individual bricks. That's what I'd been planning. Just a little bit of individual brickwork and layer some stuff on the outside. Kind of looking cool, right? Adding in a little bit more texture. Let's see. Okay. I gotta fix my glue stick, guys. Oh, the reason my glue stick isn't working? It's a pretty good one. It's not plugged in. It got unplugged. The light was off. It helps. I was like, man, it's almost as if it's turned off. Ha 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 ha. It wasn't. And it was! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna have enough bricks. I'm excited. Wait for this to pop back up. Or heat back up, rather. Yeah, it's looking good. Looking pretty solid. I mean, I can take a little bit of sharpening of the pencil. Get a little bit of the... This is from McDrugan's. I still need to finish up McDrugan's. I can kind of wear down. Some texturing. Wear it down just a titch. thanks, Pulp. I like it. Yeah, I that's what I'm trying to do. I think just like layering upon layering, that's the big thing I picked up from Gerard when working with him, is when you add like all these different layers to it, it just, man, it really pops. So the next thing, my favorite way to texture individual, I may not do the individual bricks all like the whole thing, but I am going to texture my individual bricks because they're going to look bomb. While my hot glue gun gets it's like oozing out right now because it's backed up. Hold on, I gotta help it out there. Actually, I am gonna do the bricks right now first because this glue gun is ready to go. So we're gonna do it. I think I cut almost the exact number of bricks that I needed completely by accident. But that's okay. We'll take it. Yeah, little smaller bricks is really nice to have on standby for little projects and detailing like walls, fireplace, like whenever it's just, they're great little accents. I gotta do the dumb thing. It's not a dumb thing. Ah! Just gotta wipe it, swipe it, and wipe it. Otherwise it'll burn you. But if you wait for just a second after you lay down and it's not super hot, it'll be fine. Totally fine. Ah, come on. I think I need a new Snapple cap. My Snapple cap is getting pretty gunky. I always put my thing on here so it gunks up this and not the mat, but it's getting pretty gunky. Gunky. Okay. More bricks, please. All of the bricks, please. Move this a little closer here for you guys. Sorry. Wisps all over me. Shake this one down just a titch. A little bit thinner. Come on. Oh my gosh. I literally am covered in glue wisps and I can't get it. Hold on. There we go. That's what we'll do it. Ouch. 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 That's the way to burn yourself, is dab the glue onto your skin directly, which is what I just did. That's a good one. Hate it when I do that, but it happens. The shape of these are a little off. That's alright. One is like the other. I could kind of correct it and point it up a little bit if I wanted to, but maybe I do. Hold on, I wonder if I can give it the illusion of... Nah, that's fine. That's alright. Do that. Okay, so I've got there. Nobody can hear me over the music. Is it too loud? There we go. There we go. I bet you heard me scream when I burnt myself, though. That one was a doozy. Okay. All right. Let's do some individual texture. So certain stones will be textured, like some of these larger ones, I'll texture. But then like the keystone or the frame here, I'll leave clean. When you go back over the stones, you can kind of hit the edges here, something that always stuck with me when Gerard showed me this. And then it makes that archway pop a little bit more because the foam you've recessed down a little bit and it sticks out. It's pretty cool. Did I cut the inner door frame, or did I glue it in? What do you mean? What are you asking, Cross? Are you talking about this second layer? What do you ask? What's your question? I'm sorry, I'm not understanding. Gotta get on that. Oh, nice. Michael's playing some cool Lord of the Rings stuff. That's nice. With that. Oh my God, it's D&D night on Friday. I am very much looking forward to D&D. It looked like the inner arch was inset. It is like inset, like so. 2 pieces, right? Here's one piece. I made one arch slightly smaller, so it would taper through there. And when it layers in, you're actually going to get multiple layers, right? Because now I'll add in the door here too. I layer in everything the way it should. There. Let's flip just a bit. So now, when you look at this and you put it on the tabletop, it's gonna be, if it holds, I don't know if the door is gonna hold. I don't think the door will hold. So leave it down, but it'll have that nice multi-layered impact there. So it's just got different depth, and then it's got stuff protruding. It's recessing into the building, and it's protruding out with the individual stonework. So by the end of this should look pretty cool, I think. We'll see. I'm hopeful. Yeah. Totally not my technique. Stuff that I've... Again, a lot of this build is inspired... the big majority of this build is inspired by both Gerard Boom's techniques and then also Got DM, Ray Nix. At least as far as like his stone texture and like not using a roller, just kind of free flowing drawing it out. So I'm excited. Maybe I'll get Ray on here to, I don't know, brainstorm some ideas and do all sorts of stuff. I don't know yet. I also kind of just want to do it by myself and see how it turns out. It'll be fun. Coming in along here, pushing down along the recesses or on the top side is really going to help make this archway pop. Going back with that pencil. And that's what's so cool about this technique is it's just a single piece of foam, but it looks like you've done multiple pieces. Or you've done individual brickwork for laying that and gluing it in, if you haven't. Oh, what's up, Immersive World Crafter? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the kind words. It's coming along. Trying to build the tavern that my party and I own in our D&D campaign. The Stoney Tankard. Coming to life. Coming to life. Almost got all this layered and textured in. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate the words there. They're I'm excited to see how it all comes together. Beginning stages. Just started it last night. Just got kind of this archway. I'll show it off here for you in a second, buddy. Check it out. Oh, it's a good reminder. Good time now, guys. If you haven't done so, please head on over to the Crazy Crafter Discord and share your works in progress. We'll probably head over there in about 10 minutes to check out all of your work and see where everyone else is at. What y'all are working on? Kev, are you working on anything? Immersive World Craft, are you working on anything in particular? I believe it's Kev. I believe it's Kevin, if I'm right. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, Immersive World Crafter, but I believe it's Kevin from Immersive World Crafting. If I'm wrong, who's good? I'll commit seppuku. A virtual imaginary seppuku. and then I'll apologize and I'll get your name right. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Night Train. Always a joy. Thanks for hanging out with us for a nice session, man. We'll see you around. Yay! I got it right. Cool. Well, Kev, what are you working on, brother? Are you working on anything in particular? So, all together, layering this stuff down, coming in with the door, sliding that in. That's where it's looking. It's looking pretty good. Not too shabby. We'll never lie again. You didn't lie, Tina. You didn't lie. Cool. Okay. Wow. I like that. That's cool. That's looking good. That's one of the best, certainly one of the best door frames I've ever built. One of the front entranceways would be kind of cool, I think. It's gonna need some woodwork. It's gonna need some wood. You know, like there's the wood. Does the wood come out like cross beams where they're going to be sticking out of the front of the house on the corners of it, you know? Like, is it actual wood that sticks out here, maybe? Like on the side? I don't know. Maybe it's just on the sides over here, right? Where it's, I bevel it and the wood will be framed up on the side of the house. I don't know. Can't imagine shit, but it was, right now I'm having a train challenge with the train store. Oh, that'll be fun. Can't go into much detail with the challenge, says Kev, but I'm using different crafting skills for something different. Published 4 p.m. BST Thursday the 15th. Nice! Well, we're looking forward to that. Wooden beams on the sides and on top. I see. So you're thinking wooden beams on the sides and the top, huh? Now, should we do on the side here? Or on the side here? Or both? And then you're thinking wooden beams up top here, huh? I mean, that's almost a perfect. Yep. I mean, that thing is pretty much made for for this piece. Look at that. Just fits flush like that. Well, let's try something here. If we're going to add this to the top of it, let's give it a little love. Let's give it a little love. Let's bevel some edges. harsh on that beveled edge. That's alright. Probably getting close to needing to change out this blade. It's been a while since I've changed it, and I've just been carving a bunch of foam today and scoring a bunch of foam, and now I'm using it to bevel some wood. All this wood. Need to get the shop back out after this. Ooh. Just going into this elevation of the build. Yeah. Think the beams be light, medium, or dark wood, anyone? Ooh. Dark wood, huh? Dark wood. They should be they should contrast the stonework, so however he paints the stone. Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna paint it yet. I'm still deciding. Pretty interesting, yeah. Lots of choices. Depends on the stones. Preferably darker wood. I think it'll probably end up being some darker wood. It's gonna have a little bit more of a medieval traditional sense to it, right? I really do like the using the balsa wood on here. I really do enjoy that. I think that's gonna look really good. Let's go. Okay. The actual balsa wood will add just a little bit of weight to it too. I mean, it's going to be a bigger build, so it's not going to be weight's not going to be a problem, but that's going to look dope. That is. Now I'm wondering what it looks like with the wood. Up the side of it. I haven't decided yet. I don't have to know that right now. I did know that I wanted wood on top. And I still think I might add some beams that shoot out, but I don't know yet. We'll see. Let's get ready and head on over to the Discord. We got 3 minutes, so we're gonna head on over to the Discord. We're gonna check that out. Lots of stuff happening this week. If you guys haven't done so, that was a great time. Great reminder for y'all. If you are new to the channel and you have not done so, be sure to like this stream if you enjoyed the content. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, biggest way you can support the Crazy Crafter live stream. And be sure to turn on the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live. Rich, starting this Saturday, that's a good point, a good note. Moving forward, Saturdays is when we're going to stream. Still trying to figure out. Saturdays are apparently also going to be Little League days for my son. So that's going to be an interesting juggle. I'm emailing the coach to be like, when's the schedule? I need to know the schedule. So, but all of that'll be fine. We're still going to stream on Saturday. We'll figure it out. But we are going to move the Sunday stream to Saturday. So, stay tuned for that. This week, Derek Ludwig from Pocket Tea Craft, new channel on YouTube, who just dropped his first video this week. Coffee roaster extraordinaire from Cantrip Coffee will be on the stream this Saturday to show us some dungeon, not some dungeon, but sewer. We're going to build some sewer tiles. Sewer tiles will be fun. He recently came up with a super rad sewer tile build. I'm going to get that information up so everyone can gather materials and kind of prep for the stream this weekend. It's going to be amazing. All this smack talk, we're spicy here tonight. We're always spicy here, Kev. We're always spicy. We are a supportively spicy bunch. See? Great minds. There's Amy taking the words right from my mouth. Cool. Okay, let's head on over to Le Discord, okay? We'll check out everyone's work in progress. One of my favorite parts of the stream. The Stoney Tankard's still up there. Let me transition over to that. Pull the Discord up. Get rid of the Stoney Tankard. I'm going to toot it just because I'm really happy. You may say otherwise. I really liked my thumbnail for today. I got excited. I've been struggling personally with thumbnails. I was really excited about this thumbnail for today's build. It was very colorful. It was very clear. Showed up right. I liked it. I'm showing it off. Definitely should work. Okay, I'm going to make my face disappear now, and then we'll be able to focus just on the work here. Okay, let's see where everyone's working on. Pulp! My work in progress for Michael's Sword and Shield Challenge. The arms of a dragon ogre with the sword hilt still missing on the right. Oh, that's okay. Oh, this is looking great. Oh, what a cool build, Pulp. Love the axe, love the sword coming together. All the detail work on the shield here is absolutely phenomenal. This looks great. This looks great, bro. Love it. Love the rivets you've got in here on the rim of the shield, right? Seeing that texture. The texture you're getting over here, the face, the horns. The handle. Quite fantastic. Quite fantastic, Pulp. Dragon Ogre. Very, very cool. Carl is painting up some of these bases that he's created. Not quite dry yet. Where were these bases from? Can we remember? I may have to scroll back. What did you use? Going back, I know we're on to Carl here, but you'll have to tell us, Pulp, what did you use for the axe and the sword? Is that bread? Are those bread handle, bread clasps they use for bread? You have to tell us. It's definitely like Bob the Builder. Did you say I'm gonna toot it? I did say I'm gonna toot it. I'm gonna toot my own horn. I tooted my own horn, Amy Root. That's what I was tooting. I tooted away. It happened. There it is. Tooted again. Nice plastic sharp sculpting. Yep. It's not exactly historical. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, bro. I absolutely love the fantasy vibe. It didn't say it had to be historical. I love the aesthetic and the style of it. It looks really good. There should be a participation limit. Gematras not allowed. Noob only. Whatever, Mini Mason with Mr. LED in your light. I don't want to hear it. These bases that Carl has made are really cool. Oh, it's like little. Is this like little coin purses and stuff? These bases are super cool. Carl is such an amazing crafter. Another angle. Love these little coins down on there. That looks really cool. That looks super cool. Love it. Love it. Shoe with the worm. What is the shoe with the worm? Good Lord, Carl. All the detail you're able to get in here. Sculpting, crafting, and stuff. Super cool. Love that little stonework. Made a village for my next video of terrain I made. It was cool to see it fit together. You made a village? You made a village out of the terrain you've made. Oh, that's cool, Zane. Look at all that. That's dope. It's fun when you get to kind of piece it all together, huh, Zane? I love it. It's super fun. All that looks great. I love the LEDs, Zane. I love this foliage over here. This tower. Where's the windmill? Where's the windmill? Did it fly away? Did you put it down and it flew away? I think it flew away. Sonder! Making bricks, bro. It's looking good. I love the individual bricks. They look great. They look great on the board. They add a lot. A lot of really good texture. Super cool. Okay. Let's move on to Madness. I blame that one videos. What are you making now? Are you making trees? What are you making, Root? Is that a gate? I don't know what you're making. What are you making with the wire? This one right here. I love the big bricks. I love the big going with those bricks. It's fun. You got to rip bricks for days. It's like one of those days where you're like, okay, I've got about an hour. I'm going to begin ripping bricks because I've got to, right? That's a lot. Okay. Back to the Discord. Tree is a great guess. What is it? Are you not going to tell us? I asked. Make a dwarven beard. Oh, nice. A gate. She's making a gate? Is that a gate? Amy just posted a sword. This is one you're saying you're trying to salvage the pommel, right, with the resin? This looks great, Amy. I love the pink and black here. Pink and black looks smashing. Absolutely smashing. Zane would have been staring at today. You all know this one by now. Shingles aren't done being painted. Wait, they are? They aren't done being painted, but they're in progress. Hurry up and finish it, Zane, so you can come on the stream and we'll build this in 2 hours. You think we could all build this in 2 hours? This is like not fair to scale. Zane should be standing next to it for a proper scale comparison, so you all can see how epic this thing is. But this is really cool because this whole area down here is 3D printed, and it has lit up LED archways under here. Some of these vines that Zane's made. I think it was his first video. Were vines your first video, bud? I think vines were your first video, if I'm not mistaken. One of the first ones. But all this architecture, the railing here, these little inlays of columns, like this stuff is 3D printed that Zane designed himself. And is incorporating into the build. So he's combining foam core, and he's combining multiple elements into this epic build, and it's fucking glorious, is what it is. I've got nothing else but that to describe it. It is one of the more impressive scale sized pieces that I've ever seen. Zane is. That's what caught my eye again. Is Zane's Inn. Zane's Inn is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Absolutely gorgeous inn. So I've got a ton of different stuff that I can still do. I'm looking at your build here, Zane. I'm thinking about your inn. I'm I'm constantly thinking like now I should change my build, or not to change it, but it's inspiring me for my Stoney Tankard build. I got to do some more work. I got to do more planning. That's why I'm just going in stages, right? I had an idea for the front. I'm doing the front. I've got an idea for the sides. I'm gonna do the sides, and I'm just gonna slowly build it up as we go throughout. I might take more than 4 streams for this one, but that's okay. Look at this. One of the hobbits that Michael's painting. God, Michael, your mini painting skills are definitely superseded me in mini painting. It took me a while. It's also, look at all the amazing painters we've come across and all the community that we have in support. I wish I'd have had that when I started too. But that's part of the fun of the hobby, right? Learning and growing. And this little hobbit looks great. Which one is this? I don't remember which one is this. Oh, Pippin. Merry last night, Pippin tonight. Nice. So this was Merry. Cool. Well done. Let's scroll back up. Did I miss anyone? I may have missed some stuff. Oh yeah, Carl's still doing some more milliput sculpting. Is that a skull you sculpted? A quick study of a skull. Film this so I don't more or less. So I know it took more or less 10 minutes. That's cool. Carl filming more milliput stuff. Very small base. Very small base. Look at how tiny that is. So cool. So much detail in there, Carl. Freaking rad, man. More milliput. See, this milliput nest. This dude, he's painted up. This is one he worked on the stream. All the added fur elements, the hat. Look at the plumage. Let's look at the plumage. Did you add this plumage? Did you sculpt this, Carl? Holy crap! I don't know if you sculpted the plumage. Maybe not. But the fur and the lining of here, all this stuff, like, it just adds a lot. I bet you he could sculpt plumage if he didn't. I like that blunderbuss, that big old pistol, that big old black powder pistol. Ah, yes! Mini Mason working on them vines. So, first vine I laid down. They're made out of hot glue. Use hot glue, trace them on a silicone mat, and texture them like bark with the gun, the nozzle of the glue gun. Then you use PVA and pins to glue them to the tavern. So here they are, textured with the nozzle of the glue gun. I bet you got a pretty fine tip glue gun if you're using that to texture it with. These look really cool. And then adding them directly to Mini Mason's epic inn. Look at this thing. Absolutely killer. Absolutely killer, bro. Love it. Looking good, Mini Mason. You know, the rest of the tavern's looking pretty good too. Oh, this is cool. Did you guys see this? This is Derek's with his game starting up. Everyone in the group's almost fully vaccinated. In-person games around the corner. He worked on a new initiative tracker. This is so cool. I'm thinking about making this for Richard, for my DM. This is pretty fun. You can move, boop, pull it off, and attach it. Oh, that's such a cool tracker, Derek. You guys are so creative. I love it. Yeah, we don't need to look at that. I'm kidding. I scrolled past it because I'm just floored. I love the LED and the sword. I love how everyone created like little story, like the little bases, the stories. Started with the dice tower. Look at these little leaves. See these leaves before? This little tuft. But that's the glow up sword with the rivets and the shield. It's freaking epic, Mini Mason. It looks really cool. Well done, you guys. Well done, everyone on this Sword and Shield challenge. I know Michael is having an absolute blast seeing everyone post stuff up there. Michael, you sent pictures to me earlier of something else you've been working on regarding Sword and Shield. I don't know if you want to share it yet, but I'd love for you to post something. I'd love for you to share that if you want. You don't have to. It may be something that you're doing with the channel. So if you don't want to reveal it yet, that's fine. But the things you were making to hang on the fridge were some of my favorite. I freaking love those. You don't have to share them if you don't want. I'll just cry myself to sleep. I shared this with most everyone the other day. It's kind of how my sword and... I don't know if I showed this on the Sunday stream. I don't think I'd finished it up yet. But my sword and shield, I rewrapped it. I still could have done a cleaner job. I wish I could go... I would go back and redo the handle. Still not my favorite, but I like all my blood. I like all my blood on here for my little diorama. My little sword and shield. Blood for the blood god. Super fun. What else? Did we catch everything? I mean, Pickle added this. We'll check this out. Pickle Jar stream starting in about 15 minutes too, guys. You guys can head on over to that. Hang out with Pickle for a little bit. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit. I got a meeting. I got a it's not officer. I'm meeting with a student to help them out with one of their monologues from my acting class. So doing a little bit of work today. But after that, I'm gonna hang out on the stream with Pickle and everyone else. But look at this pirate bust that he painted up from Broken Toad. Absolutely fantastic. Amy Root. I don't know. Maybe you're gonna have to get some pirate bust for your pirate show. Just saying. Just saying. Fantastic work. Oh yeah, Tanya Lynn joined the other day and was showing off this really cool. It's a painter, no, more of a painter than a builder. Looking at some tricks, y'all, but currently practicing blending in this piece. Look at this cool piece. Tanya Lynn shared this. This is fantastic. What a great piece you're working on, Tanya. If you watch this, you'll have to let us know in the comments after the stream what this is for. Is this for D&D tabletop? Is this just a paint? This looks great. I love like the runes, stone color you got on this. It just looks really cool. Love it. Bravo. Boom. Broken Turd. Cthulhu. It's what it does look like, right? Let's see. Who else is around all that? Let's see. I think everyone's... We've got everyone. We got everyone there. Good work, y'all. Good work. Is there anything else? Last call. Scrolling back down. Scrolling back down. I don't know if Michael caught anything to put it in there. Maybe not. Oh! We have Tina down here. Let's scroll back down here to Tina. Boom. Dude. Tina, this looks really, really good. Love these. I love all the different arches in here. Love the brick patterns in here. This is a cool area. Cool encounter. Absolutely fantastic. Coming along. Oh my goodness. Sneaky one in. Yeah, you gotta sneak one in. It's important. Sneaking it in. I love that, Colin. The blood is fresh. Oh, you guys are talking about my sword and shield thing. I'm catching up with everyone. Yeah, it's a gorgeous build there, Tina. Another teeny tiny build by Tina Martins. Yeah, another teeny tiny build. She doesn't know how to build anything that's not epic, Mini Mason. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? It must sound familiar to you. Don't want to hear it. Don't be talking smack about teeny, like things not being teeny tiny. So cool. Alright. Where is the discard? What is that? Alright. Let me come on back here real quick. So, pretty good day. Pretty good day at the crafting office here on the live stream. Once we got all of our computer issues and snafus out of the way, we were able to get pretty far. This front piece is is almost ready for painting, for Mod Podging. Yeah, almost ready to Mod Podge up. I think what I want to do is, you know, I want to add a few strips and bands like Cross was saying to this door. Yeah, and then heading that out. Which, by the way, you know, speaking of Cross and campaign terrain, if you have not done so and you are not familiar with campaign terrain, head on over to Campaign Terrain's channel. Check out Cross's stuff. Cross has got a great channel. Is an amazing crafter with all sorts of wonderful tips to help you along your in the hobby. And I absolutely am going to take his suggestion of running the cross strips here across the door and adding some texture there. I may even use some smaller coffee stir sticks for that. I don't know yet. I may make some green stuff as well. Do like the little John Lombardi. I do enjoy his little green stuff. Squares that he makes for like the metal work where the door handles hinge off of, so that might be coming on here. But so far, pretty solid place for the day. Come on back, door. Don't fall away on me. Don't fall away on me, door. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Yep. Pretty cool. So this is a good build, good start. More to do, more to come. This end's gonna take a minute. I don't know if I may just keep working on the stream. I haven't decided yet. I'm not 100% sure, but it's okay. I don't need to know the answer to such things right now. All I know is that I had a really good time crafting and hanging out with you all today. So thank you for joining me and hanging out on the stream. Let's go catch up with the chat real quick. I see some stuff blowing up out there. Oh yeah, dude. Cross, your channel is the shiznit. Net one videos, thought we were talking about you winning your own challenge. I love the male Riften from Skyrim. I'd love to make Riften from Skyrim 20mm scale. You are insane, Mini Mason. Do it. I love it. Oh, I need to see the hinge, how I hinge the doors. You know, here's the thing, Laura. I don't hinge my doors often. I often just leave them as is. I don't. I secure them in place. Yep. Yeah, checking out showing Campaign Terrain some love out there. Definitely click on that link and subscribe to Cross if you haven't done so, guys. Show your work. Yeah, I don't hinge the doors a lot. Because by the time, like, if you're entering it, you know, it's just we move to the interior side at that point. I don't hinge the doors very often. It might be a fun thing to do, though, Laura, on the stream one of these days, though. Take kind of the doors, because we've done different stuff. Ray, Nix, from GotDM, has come on the stream before, and he showed, we've made little doorways. I'll bring it on Friday. I'll show it to you guys on Friday. Or throw it up on the Discord from old stuff. There's so much cool stuff. I've been thinking about just like starting to share it more with you on the Discord of all the stuff that we've made on the stream so far. My buddy Chris Fort, who from Might and Magic brand, lives next door to us. Oh, by the way, update on the 3D printer. The 3D printer is working. So we figured out why we think part of the reason it was failing. Where I have the 3D printer, this is like major side tangent. The 3D printer was on the corner edge of my workbench. Where it was sitting was slightly off by 1 degree and it wasn't level. So in the vat, when the build plate is down, the resin is lifted away from it and it wouldn't adhere to the build plate, we think. So we are going to test out some new builds, some new support settings, and make sure that the settings are squared away, and then make sure that the printer is actually on a level surface, because that slight 1 degree shift makes a big difference when you're talking about 3D printing. So there's a pro tip for you. Double check if you're having any issues with that 3D printing. Are you on a level surface, right? Even 1 degree apparently makes a big difference. So there's my trudging through the thorny bushes and trying to bring you guys information. So hopefully you don't have that issue. I'm sure most of you thought to level and check it out. But again, how can you tell 1 degree off. The only reason we figured that out is because Chris came over and was just like, oh, look at the way, the only way you could tell is because the print we were doing was using a lot of resin, and the way it absorbed and built, he was like, this is weird, it's uneven. And then he started brainstorming it, and he's like, what is this? And then it was like, well, let's bust out the leveler. And that's when we found out. So trial and error, and always good to have a 3D print with a buddy, for if not for safety, for sanity. Now I'm posting stuff to the Discord to share. Oh man. All right, well, let's go back to the Discord real quick. Let's head back over there. I don't want to shortchange that. Back to the Discord. Heading back to the Discord. Large crafting cam. Making my face go away. Making the Discord come back up. Transitioning back over. Dear Michael. Let's take a look. Oh, Siznit. Here we go, guys. Here's what Michael's been working on. Look at these. A little Lord of the Rings sword and shield action, some Gondor, some Rohan. Love these arrows. These arrows with the fletching is absolutely fucking killer, man. And then here's the Urukai sword and shield, or the shield's coming along. It is dope, Michael. It is super cool, man. Love it. Absolutely love it. Look at those messy hands. Those messy. Is that the bottle of shade or of contrast? The Agrax? Is that Agrax or the flesh? It's going quick. It goes quick. I love it. Absolutely love it. Does this shape look familiar? Oh no. Is this the tree of Gondor? What are you making, Root? Is it a tree? Looks like the tree of Gondor. Let's go. Yeah, it is Pictionary Cross. We are playing Pictionary. Leveled up the wood texturing. Yeah, right? That wood texturing is bomb. Bomb diggity, bro. Love it. Love it. Super sweet. Well, as always, thank you for joining the Crazy Crafter live stream. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Definitely needed some crafting time alone and to chill out, and glad I could not do it alone. I got to hang out with you guys and hang out and do some work on a build that I've been really excited about, and I'm super excited to bring the Stoney Tankard to life. I'll continue the work on Friday, and we'll continue building the Stoney Tankard, and I'll do a little bit more work between now and then. Don't forget to check out our Saturday stream with Derek Ludwig from Pocket Tea Craft and Cantrip Coffee. That is going to be an exciting stream this Saturday you won't want to miss, with a special announcement. I will reveal more on Saturday. You have to wait in suspense until then. But until then, be sure to craft your passion daily. Be sure to take care of yourself as you know we continue each little day getting closer baby steps to fully vaccinated, starting to return to some pre-COVID activities. Be safe. Continue to craft. Continue sharing all that work. Continue supporting each other. Thank you all for hanging out, and I'm looking forward to tackling more of this build with you all on Friday. Until then, take care, and I'll see you all. I'll see you all on the next one. Cheers, y'all.